Good afternoon, everybody. This is John Ristickle, giving you today's news. Today we're going to talk about how the law addresses how to handle the drunken driving that's prominent in today's environment. So the stiffer penalties for those who drive with a blood alcohol content of, or BAC as some call it, of 0.17 or above are the kind of distinctions that are important when it comes to how society deals with DUIs. This new law, in essence, aims to establish a clear and certain separation between individuals who sneak one last sip of beer before they drive and those who barely are able to walk before the key meets ignition. The difference in the punishment illustrates that even though we as a society find drunken driving deplorable, we also can recognize that there is a difference between the two levels of drunkenness. At a BAC of 0.08, the effects include decreased inhibitions, decreased attention, impaired judgment, and decreased reaction time. According to the Federal Aviation's regulations, there's at least an assumption that the driver reasonably could believe he or she was okay to get behind the wheel. A BAC of 0.17 is something else entirely. The effects at this level include loss of critical judgment, impairment of memory, and comprehension also, and then decreased sensory response and mild muscular incoordination. Now, if one struggles to walk straight, operating the vehicle is not the best idea. It is important to recognize that the purpose of the legislation is not to address the number of DUIs in Michigan, but it's recognition that though all drunken driving is unreasonable, there are different factors and considerations at work. For example, the law increases the maximum penalty for all drunken drivers from 93 days to 180 days, and they peak the fines from 500 to 700. However, it does allow for some qualifying drivers to regain a restricted license after 45 days, as long as an ignition interlock device is installed in the car. The ignition interlock device prevents a car from starting from the driver after not passing a breathalyzer test. Or if I correct myself, the device prevents a car from starting until the driver has actually passed the test. If the driver's blood alcohol content is 0.025 or more, the car will not start and the violation will be reported to the Secretary of State. For a state struggling with a huge prison budget, this is the kind of device asking the electronic teller that could lower costs without sacrificing safety. It also could help with residual crime, just such as driving without a license, just by allowing individuals convicted of DUI a way to travel to work, in theory, and legally. Its other effect would be, just stop drunk driving and, not fighting the whole drinking, but the driving, you just fucking get wasted if you want to, just don't fucking drive, Like, in some ways, it's wishful thinking to, just take away a person's license and then by extension, his or her ability to purchase alcohol and drive, just take all that away, just alcohol itself is what, just destroys a person's life. Or not alcohol, just the law of alcohol. It's not that difficult for someone over the age of 21 to find friends who'll purchase alcohol for them. You know what I mean? Just taking away a license only removes a piece of paper. It's not the ability to actually get in the car. A device that stops someone from driving with a BAC over 0.025 addresses the issue exactly. We can't stop someone from drinking. We can only stop someone from driving. But we can stop someone from drunken driving. We cannot stop someone from drinking. We cannot stop someone from driving. But we can stop someone from drunken driving.